Hey everybody, and welcome to another Splash Effect video. Today we are going to be doing our session 0 of the D&D campaign that we're going to be running. It's going to be a weekly thing, so we won't have a lot of videos, and they're mostly going to be unedited, but today we're just going to be going over kind of some character concepts, the setting, and kind of what to expect from the campaign. So enjoy us kind of just ranting to or rambling to each other and talking about our characters. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, so does everyone have their character imported that can import their character right now?
I'm working on that.
Okay, so
right
you're finishing building your character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. Does anyone want to talk a little bit about their character and kind of so what I want to really establish in this session 0 is I have a pretty good concept of what I want to do with the world and how I want to take it, though I would like to know what you guys want to get out of the D&D campaign. So I want to know kind of like what your characters motivations are, maybe what their goals are. I've like talked a little bit with Dave about like what his kind of backstory is and what his character's kind of like ambitions are in this world. And I don't want to just like throw BBG at you guys and you know have you guys hunt him down necessarily as kind of like like that's an option if that's kind of like what you guys want, but it could be more of an overarching like there is a BBG or there is kind of like a dynamic world event in which you guys have to take care of eventually, but it's not necessarily something that you have to railroad your way into. So I just want to know what you guys are looking for and what you are expecting, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that you guys are interested in discussing with this, or would you rather I just kind of like more lay out something for you?
Interesting.
Lay it down, man. I didn't do my homework, so I'm not ready for these questions here.
No, and that's why we have session 0, because we can talk about it as a group. It's not necessarily something that we have to commit to right now, and like I don't expect you to have like a full-fleshed, and again, like your character doesn't have to be a full-fleshed character. You can have a concept for your character that evolves over the course of the sessions, and that's absolutely fine as well too, as long as you have some sort of idea of what you want to do in the game. It would be fantastic. So would anyone like to start?
I feel like we're in a classroom and everybody's
Dude,
just...
Sorry, I threw on my teacher voice a little bit there, eh?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
I
did, you
just
did.
slapped that on you.
Anyone want to share something about
So-
themselves, please?
So basically what you're saying is like you're open to kind of building the world around the characters?
Yeah, and I'm definitely open to that. I just like I want to know like so I have ideas on events that are kind of transpiring. I have the concept of like the world and like potential challenges that your characters can face, but like if they're not in line with what you guys want to do, then that's not necessarily as fun, right?
Sorry,
Okay,
can you
well,
repeat that? Sorry.
No, that's
Let's doing something.
like from the start.
I'm trying to figure out my numbers,
No, that's okay. Okay, let's start with this. Like let's start off with let me tell each of you can tell me a little bit about your character. How about let's start with that?
Okay, quick question before you do that. Rapier, you can use finesse, right?
Finesse.
You use dexterity instead of strength.
Oh yes, so depending on the weapon.
Okay. Cool. Well, it's gonna stay strength anyway. Okay, carry on.
Okay, cool.
This is just like a classroom. Holy shit. Ivy is that person. You just know what I'm talking about here.
Like, I know we're talking about English right now, but like the math problem from like yesterday, could I get some clarification on that?
This is cruelty at its finest. My God.
I didn't do it anyway, so let's move on.
Okay, Memo, tell me a bit about your turtle.
Oh, I can't go first, man. You can't do this to me.
I
I didn't rebel against the teachers that did that to me, but I will do it here, man. I will stand up for my rights.
What rights
Oh
do you
my
have here?
God.
I just don't have anything about his backstory.
But it's not backstory. It's not even like, it's like, why did you make a turtle paladin?
Yeah. Actually.
Like,
Why
no,
did
like,
you make
actually.
a turtle paladin?
Like, why did you make a turtle
Listen,
paladin?
dude, my mind is an enigma. The mechanisms working within are unknown to me.
Even I don't know why
Wrapped up
I'm
in a mystery. Isn't an enigma wrapped up in a mystery?
How did...
yes.
what is that? Why was there just like a plus one?
Listen, I just really like Kung Fu Panda, and I'm like, Master Uwe. Master Uwe is the best. So I'm like,
Yo, what the fuck are these? What?
What?
7, 16, 15, 17, 8, and 9.
Nice.
I don't know, man.
Wait, let's see. What'd you get?
Here. I got. Sorry to derail again.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Nobody knows what I want to talk about anyways, so it's perfect.
So these are the stats that I had on the old character sheet that I'm copying over from Roll20.
Okay.
These are the ones that I rolled.
Nice.
Are you streaming?
I'm
right
probably
now?
gonna keep my old one. Yeah, it's just on my
sure.
screen here.
Wait, we get to reroll?
No, these are just the
Well,
ones that I have
you
on
know,
that old sheet.
some people have
Huh.
without. You know.
I want to keep my old ones.
Some people.
Unless I re-roll.
Don't mind me over here in a corner.
Okay, 6, 7.
It's okay, Marta. I'll
16.
vouch for you.
What's wrong with this? There's nothing wrong with this. You got some high ones, you got some low ones. I don't like, and then okay, so your originals are 16, 13, 16, 10, 12, 15.
Yeah.
So why'd you even roll your new ones?
Damn.
I don't know, man. Curious
What the heck?
curiosity.
You didn't
Curiosity.
get enough 18s, dude.
Didn't get enough 18s.
Not
Wait,
enough
hello?
18s. So I'll keep my old stats. Is that permissible?
I guess
Lord
so.
DM. Okay, thank you.
Though I like
Let
the
it
new
be
ones
known,
better. I honestly
squad.
like the new ones better.
The new ones would have set me for failure.
No, they're not.
And I need
You have
something
3
good in my
over-
life.
Okay.
I need
Why?
something good in my life.
Okay, fine. I'm not gonna ask why. But all right, fair enough.
Okay, carry on. Sorry. So characters. Who is everybody? What do we do? What's
So your name is Herman Snap. Okay, and you wanted to
What?
make why? So you went with Oogway, but why didn't you go monk if you wanted to be Oogway?
Listen,
Yeah,
because
actually.
I like the I understand that part. I understand how this is a controversial move. But listen, I saw like the description for the Paladin of Conquest, the
Okay.
features with
And you're like Oogway.
and I'm like, yo, that's sick. But then I'm like, I don't know what race I'm gonna choose. But then I remembered the greatest trilogy released in the 21st century, Kung Fu Panda. And then I remember
That's
the
a
Turtle
bold claim.
class.
I agree with 2/3 of that.
No, stop. This is my time to talk. Mr. Ollie, can you tell him to shut up?
Teacher.
I'm presenting you.
Teacher.
Anyways, so basically that's it. A combination of my love for this beautiful turtle and this really cool class that I hadn't seen before. So, behold, Herman Snaps.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for sharing
No
the rest of
problem.
the class.
No problem.
All right, Marta, tell me a bit about your character.
Well, I've never really played a magic class before, so really
Yep.
wanted to try a sorcerer. So that's why.
Yeah, Marta! Woo!
Yay, Marta.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Applause all around.
And you're Odishana, but also go by Odie.
Yeah, I don't. Odie is just such a. I don't know. I love the name. So, she's also a Kalishtar, which I think is a race from Eberron or something like that.
Okay.
So, again, a race that I've never played before, but they seemed kind of cool. They have a lot of psychic type abilities.
Oh, dual
So that's
mind.
kind of where. Yeah, so that's kind of where I geared my character towards. To be mostly that.
Resistance to psychic damage. Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Charisma Dragon, for raiding with the party of 3. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We just got raided on Twitch.
Yay!
3 people. Thank you for the Dragon Raid, guys. We're just setting up our session 0 right now. And figuring out what everyone is. No one did their homework, apparently.
I did my homework a long time ago.
I apparently started with the 2 people who have no idea what their backstories are yet. Which is okay. It's fine. Do you have any backstory yet?
Okay,
You
so
really
I
do,
wrote.
right?
I actually wrote mine out already.
Oh.
I'm not sure I wanna share it yet.
Oh,
so.
here it is. I have it brought up right now.
Slip a
That's
note
perfect.
to the DM.
Oh, am I not supposed to read this yet?
I don't know.
Oh no,
like-
like I don't think I wrote it down on the.
Oh, your
Um,
haunted one though.
Oh yes, that.
What's haunting you?
That's Well, see, I can't really say yet.
Thank you so much, Crimson
We're not there
Dragon.
yet.
We're not at the haunted part. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Ivy, do you wanna go next? Or
I
Dave,
made the Iron Giant.
Okay, you are
That's-
like the actual Iron Giant from like the movie.
I made the
It's
Iron
like-
Giant.
That's like one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, I made the Iron Giant.
Do I need?
Why
Is there
he
going to be a?
paladin? Why'd you make him a paladin, huh?
If anything, Paladin's more appropriate for the Iron Giant than.
Stop. This is favoritism. You gotta let her defend herself.
You're just
alright?
mad because I'm right.
Oh my god.
It's just like I
can't just.
I don't see how Sifu
can't
would
just
be a
enjoy
paladin, a
many
conquest
things.
paladin.
I can't just be an enjoyer of multiple things here. Okay, you know what? Continue with your Iron Giant.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the Iron Giant. It's nice to meet everybody. I haven't really thought of my backstory very much yet, but I can say that like my character is very easily influenced.
Okay.
And while I will try to play a lawful good character, lawful is very much determined by the people that I surround myself with.
Yeah, like the governing
So-
laws that are at.
Yeah,
At-
my best
at
friend's word is the law. Right? So I
Wait, who's your best friend? Is it?
I
is
have
it
no
one
idea
Of, are
yet.
they one of these
I-
characters?
Well, I think like in the introduction, I might be like abandoned piece of junk, more or less. I might be scrap metal for some. I'm not sure, but haven't really talked about how I'm going to be found or how I'm going to meet everybody. But I think my character's overly bright or naive personality might unnerve some, you know, in the world of D&D. So
Okay.
I don't think any party will kind of like stick with me if they want to keep their patience. Yeah, because my character, I don't know, my character is very not gullible. Well, yeah, I guess gullible would be a good word. And I think they wouldn't really understand the power they possess. The amount of strength that they have is relative to their size and proportion.
Okay, so they're not aware of like their strength.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm a menace to society if I'm in the wrong hands, basically.
Okay. Okay. Do you have like a very low wisdom score to go with that? Out of curiosity, is that like your dumb score?
What was my dumb score? My dumb score was actually intelligence.
Okay, that's fine. I was just curious.
Yeah, so it's intelligence. Mostly because I think as part of the backstory, and this could be something that's like common knowledge, which is why I'm fine with sharing it, is that I am part of a series of automatons that were created for war. Iron Giant. And they, I guess I don't know if we were parts of it. Maybe I have it written down, actually. Hang on. But, no, I don't have it written down.
That's okay.
The essence is that, I don't know, we were attacked or something like that, and we were, for lack of a better term, we were hacked, and we turned against the people that created us.
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
I'm one of the last few scraping by. Or maybe I'm the only one. I'm not sure. That's up to you to decide, Senor DM.
That's great. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's great. Thank you, Ivy. It was a lot of good stuff.
You're welcome.
Dave, do you want to go last? I kind of know what your concept is, but feel free to share with the rest of the class, so to speak.
Hey, buckle up. I decided to play a halfling because people should play more halflings. They are wonderful.
Already a favorite.
And his name is Porter, and he
because he's portable.
and he also likes to drink porter. He was once stranded on a desert island where, with the aid of many casks of rum, he created his own martial art and became a drunken monk. And then he was rescued. And he has been set forth on the world.
Wowie.
And he has questions for the some of the other members of the group. One, can I ride on the Iron Giant?
Yes, you may.
And right on. That is great.
You're writing that down.
That's great. Rideable.
And the second question for the Tortle Paladin is, can you pull your arms, legs, and head inside your shell, and then can I ride on your shell?
As
yes,
maybe
to both of those.
Yes, to both.
Important question.
There's actually a feature that lets me do that. So.
Is that the case? I wasn't aware of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is going to be the best thing for the winter ever. And for the shifty spellcaster type, I don't have any questions yet.
Too mysterious.
Too mysterious. There's too much
I'm
left.
throwing some side eyes there, but that's okay.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So I'll give you guys kind of a rundown of at least what I'm envisioning this world to be, and we'll kind of I've called it Dironus because I'm bad at naming things. Here, I'll make this the active screen here. If you does it automatically switch your guys' view to the big map? Out of curiosity.
She's loading. Game is paused, is what it's.
That's fine.
Yeah, I can see the big map.
Okay, perfect.
She's here.
Awesome. So, and like these names are just names. Don't worry too much about them. As far as things go. And so I think I've mentioned this before. This world has been ravaged by magic, and the concept is that before all this ravaging was happening, and before all the world was twisted and turned into this this kind of like mangled form that it once was a very much utopia of hex tech and magic, which lived in harmony with each other, and the world was luscious and prosperous all throughout. And there was a period of time in which magic and hex tech grew so fundamentally intertwined that they became kind of a single entity. which led to a series of rifts. And these rifts began to expand uncontrollably and spread across the world. And they tore apart the world, which resulted in the sea that you see before you, which is no longer an ocean, but a crater of once was. It has now been flash. I don't know how to. I'm losing the words for it, but essentially vaporized instantaneously. Water lost its chemical makeup and became explosive in an instant, leaving a crater of glass and sand, which people still use to this day. And there are stories of very deep areas of the ocean which were kind of like the last little bits of water that were vaporized and condensed from, left kind of like these lower oceans of like forest land, because when it did come back down, it was fresh water. And now there's these pockets within the very lowest regions of the ocean which have these dense ocean forests. But these are very I like how you guys are like cursoring over where I'm.
I was just gonna say that. Why are you guys following it?
But anyways, this is something that is not a recent event. These are events that happened many years ago, and when these rifts were first opening, they were frequent, and they happened catastrophically over the entire world and very suddenly. And as the years went on, these rifts started to subside and become more like day-to-day things, in which like maybe small rifts would happen and very mundane magical things would kind of, maybe gravity would flip for a few minutes, or maybe a tree would become animated, and this became kind of a common thing, and the world rebuilt itself, but nowhere near the utopia that it once was. And so now you're at this point in time in which these rifts have started to become more and more active, and these and they've started to kind of tear apart the landscape, and people are in a panic all across the world. Why are the rifts reawakening? Why is this coming once again? And so this is kind of where your story is going to start off. You're a group of adventurers who've lived in this world for a long time, and it may be your norm, but things have started to change once again, and the world may be going against a tragedy, which this time it won't survive. So that's
wow.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, I was muted. I didn't want on my shuffle.
That's the concept for the world in which we're in here.
Mm-hmm.
What was your inspiration? So like global warming or something?
Yes, that's exactly it. This whole campaign is a memento on global warming.
August, dude. Okay.
No, this is based off of it's kind of taken from some other campaigns that are kind of underground that I won't speak of, but yeah, some of it's taken from there, a lot of it's my own thoughts and stuff, but yeah. And this is like, remember when I was trying to make a Roll20 game like 5 years ago when I was in Japan? This is kind of the concept, but modified for D&D 5th edition as opposed to Mutants and Masterminds.
Okay, nice. Well,
okay.
So
I'll say that a paladin doesn't have to be the only class for Warforged. You know, you can make an argument for any of them, really. Just wanted to say that. That's it.
Right.
Is that the case?
Yeah.
I mean, do you really want me to be something else, Memo? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
No, listen, I just didn't like being targeted because of my choices.
All right. I mean, Oogway is not a paladin. Full stop.
Okay. That's up for debate. I'm a Kung Fu Panda lore master. Right?
It's in
I know what I'm
the
talking
whole
about.
movie is about kung fu. Why didn't you go monk?
Listen, because I don't
You're a
like
fighter.
Okay. Alright. I'm just step out for a second.
I was just, I wanted some clarification. Sifu was kind of a warmongering, fighter back in his day, back in his heyday before he became a peaceful monk on a hilltop, so to speak.
Yes, he was leading armies. Alright? With weapons and stuff,
Sifu the Conqueror?
What? No, Oogway. I mean,
Sorry.
You're confusing.
I'm confusing myself. Apparently.
Oogway used to lead armies. Alright? Listen, Never mind. I'm getting heated up here. Let's just go. Let's continue. Let's just play. Yeah.
Just play. What?
How do
This
I get
is-
my dot? I want to chase people around.
How do I get my dot? You have a dot.
You
It's
are
where
a
your
dot.
mouse is. It's
Is
literally
it?
where your mouse is. Yeah.
Oh my god. What? Where am I?
Where your mouse is.
What? Why can I not see it? That's so weird.
Because we see it, you don't see it.
I'm getting caught up in the wrong details here. Let's just keep going.
Okay, this is just a session 0. We're here to kind of establish some ground rules and stuff like that. So I will say straight off the bat, we will not be doing sex scenes, so to speak.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, no. Nothing violence is definitely a thing, but there's not going to be any kind of atrocious things, so to speak. I don't know. We've all played together. I think we kind of have a nice idea of our boundaries and stuff. But
Sorry, Dave.
Yeah. But there won't be anything, nothing inappropriate, so to speak. But yeah, we're all fun and games here. But yeah, we'll keep it nice and chill. Nothing horrible. I don't know. You guys, I assume you guys know what I'm saying. I just don't want to say it all loud for some reason.
I don't.
but-
Please explain.
Teacher. Yeah.
But yeah, and so yeah, we'll do this regularly on Saturdays at 7 o'clock because that works for everybody. And then as far as so do you guys want a kind of more of a point A to point B kind of adventure, or would you like the kind of map to explore yourselves and you decide, hey, I'm gonna go here and maybe there's hearsay here and that kind of stuff? What are you guys looking to get out of this game?
I like point A to point B. I
too.
don't mind.
No, that's fair.
I mean,
That's absolutely fine.
At least at the beginning too, just to kind of
Yeah,
get
no, I'm not
some
just gonna
direction
put
before
you
we're
in a town and be figure it out. Fucking talk to everybody. If you didn't say you didn't talk to him, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's good. And how interested are you guys in travel mechanics? So do you want to have dynamic kind of travel scenarios where you could potentially get lost, or you need to kind of plan out? So I could give you guys multiple options on your kind of how you travel your route. So maybe there's a safer route that takes longer. Maybe there's a shortcut route that potentially has the ability for you, it's not on a road, you go through kind of a mountain pass or something that's uncharted or less used. Yeah, where you'd have to kind of track and use the survival skill to make sure you don't get lost. Do you guys want to worry about using food and water when you travel?
No food and water.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
don't eat anyway, but just for the sake of.
No,
the rest
that's
of the
fine.
travel-
I want
The
my
rest of the
vitals to be
travel
tracked.
mechanic
here.
that you talked about was great, so I think we should implement that. It'll be
Yeah.
just interesting.
Yeah, there's some angry DM stuff that I'd read in the past about making travel more interesting and not just necessarily a random encounter table that you roll every 5 steps. It's kind of like if you have a direction, it's pretty easy to keep that direction, but and like finding landmarks along the way can help you. Like, so we could have this overmap and say you start in this Fruict place, right? And it's like you can see these blue lines are roads, right? So these would be like roads that people travel regularly, so they're quite common and they go to like the major cities. So you could take that road for quite a while until you hit that mountain pass, and then find yourself, okay, now I have to head towards the ocean, and then maybe you just follow the shoreline until you reach the Vowitz or something like that, right? Or like, you know, you can take, I was thinking maybe you guys could either start with some sort of like those ships that I described, which are kind of like this hovering watercraft that have been jury rigged to use the power of the sun reflected off of the glass to traverse the waters, kind of thing. And then you guys can be kind of like a band of like traveling, like whatever you want to be, right? And you have a boat which you can use to travel around where you want to go, right?
Okay.
Dude, I just realized that this is land. I thought it was the other way around.
You thought the blue was...
I was so confused. I'm like, how is that a road, bro? That's in the middle of the sea. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, wait. The blue is the ocean.
Yeah, well, it's not an actual ocean, which is why I kind of made it like a grayish.
So it's just like what, a lake? A swamp?
No, it's like think of it like the Dead Sea.
Okay.
How it like goes quite inland, but it's quite shallow relative to other oceans.
It's
And then the
result of
mountain. Yeah,
the cataclysm that you described, right?
Yep, exactly. So this is one of the oceans that was vaporized.
You're so smart.
And then we have these mountain ranges, which are kind of like block in these areas of ice. So those are like hard terrain, and like, you know, those are difficult areas. And then like as you kind of go further north, the green does come back, whereas this is kind of like a dead area. It's like more deserty. It's definitely like an arid biome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this where are we starting?
I was thinking in this large like large city here in Fruict. Yep.
I want to start in sourdough.
Well, you can start in sourdough. We'll find you later.
Churro.
We'll find you in Kung Fu Panda 3.
Sourdough.
I have a question. Are dragons a thing in your realm?
Yeah, there's definitely dragons. And dungeons.
Can't be just dungeons. Yeah.
Hey.
Dungeons
go.
and pregnant pod.
And that's our session 0. I hope it kind of gave you an idea of what characters are like. I know not everyone's got a fleshed out character, but that's okay. I don't mind when people don't have fully developed backstories. It gives people a lot more play when they're actually developing their character in the session. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did and you want to see more, like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.